back, guys, to Slipstream TV. I'm your host, Randy. Now, before we get started, I want to say thank you. We have 700 subscribers strong at the channel at the time of this recording. So thank you all for supporting the channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, do so now, because we're going to have some crazy cars coming in the near future. Now, behind me, we have a 2019 Dodge Charger SRT Scatpack. Let's get started. Now, the purpose of this video is to basically give you guys a tour of the car, see how it drives, see what the materials inside of the car is, how well it's built, and give you guys my opinion. I'm not going to bore you guys with the specifics and, you know, how much torque and the width of the car, how tall it is, and all this other crap. Nah, I'm going to give you guys the raw, you know, experience and keep it short and simple. All right, so let's get to it. Let's start off with the front end. So for 2019, they redesigned this car. This is not the first time I had a Dodge Charger. I actually had a 2006 Dodge Charger, and I had a love-hate relationship with the front end because it looks like a frog a little bit, you know. But for this one right here, I love the way it's styled. I love the way it's designed. It looks aggressive. It looks kind of like a Decepticon, you know. And with this black paint, everything all blacked out, it looks very mean. So when you see this on the road on your rearview mirror, you know to get out the way. I love the headlights. I love the way they're designed. I love both of these grills right here, meshed grill. And on top of that, you actually have a hood scoop right on top for the V8. This is very nice. You have the Scatpack badging over here to let you know that you have a Scatpack, not just a base Charger. You actually have a Scatpack. Moving on to the side, we have these 19-inch forged aluminum wheels. They look really good. These are very nice. I love the color that it has on. It's pretty good. Nice and sturdy wheel. Wrapped in Eagle RS tires. I got the Brembo brakes as well. Those bite pretty hard, so since you have a V8 and you're pushing about 480 horsepower, you're gonna need some stopping power as well, and these deliver. Moving on towards the side, you have your 392 Hemi badging over here. And one thing that I also like is how this is like indented. I like this design right here. Like every angle of this car, like there's not a single bad angle for this car. Every angle that you look at it looks really good. I like that there's a lot going on with this car, so it's very fun to look at, definitely. This being the Fourr door, you have extra set of doors right here. Now at the back, you have this Dodge, you know, emblem over here. It says Charger blacked out with Scatpack badging as well. Going on down, you have these mufflers right here. They look really nice. The whole end of this car, the back end of this car looks really good. Complements each other pretty well. I love the tail lights. They actually come up like a Cyclops almost at night. And it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good at night. I like the wicker barrel too. And you have a backup camera right here as well. And so far, so good. Now let's check out the trunk space. There's two ways to get into the trunk, all right? So you can either do it by the key, press the button right there twice, it'll pop up. Or you have this hidden button right here, right in front in plain view to pop the trunk. So you just press it, it just pops right up. As you can see, there's a lot of room in the trunk. So this car is very practical. I like that. You can daily drive this car at any time. It's ready for anything. You could put whatever you want here. I got my camera gear, there's clothes in here too. There's cleaning supplies as well. And you can fit all that in relatively easy. So not bad, Dodge. Good job on that part. So you see the front end, you see the back, you see the side. Let's make our way inside the interior, shall we? Now, one of the first things you notice when you hop inside the Scatpack is the interior. You see the dual tone interior. You have the red stitching. You got the black as well. Everything feels pretty much upscale. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's like luxurious or whatever, but compared to like the 2006 Charger that I used to have, which everything was like Fisher Price, you know, cheap, this right here feels right at home. Another thing I can say is the seats. The seats, they hug you. They feel really good. They feel right at home. Like, they're very comfortable. I can see myself, you know, driving for a very long stretch of roads, you know. Another thing I do like about the interior is the steering wheel itself. It's the perfect, you know, dimensions. It feels nice and at home. I want to say that, you know, the paddle shifters aren't that good. I mean, they're pretty small towards the back, but, you know, they're still usable. And everything just seems to be right at home. Another thing I like about the interior is actually the pedals themselves. They have like aluminum finish on it. It looks pretty good. You got the black finish, you got the red finish as well. You got the aluminum finish too. All that put together makes it a good package, you know. Also, the screens. from the screens themselves, you could do a lot of things. You could change the modes of the car. You know, you can go from track mode, normal mode, comfort mode, and they actually work. The Harman Kardon speakers in this car sound phenomenal. I love them, and it's good because for me, I'm a type of guy that likes to drive around with the windows down and the music all the way up. This delivers. You have a sunroof right here as well, so in case you need some more headroom, you can just open that up. You feel the breeze, you hear the exhaust system. Pretty good. Overall, I feel comfortably here. I feel right at home. There's not that many blind spots here. I can kind of say that right here, I mean, I am like 5'11", just for your reference. Right over here, like, there's not that much headroom, as you can see. I mean, I have a big ass head, I know that, but I mean, there's not that much room up here and stuff. So, yeah, I mean, I can move the seat. Let me see if I can move it down a little bit. I'll put it all the way down in its lowest setting. I have the seat as low as it can go, and even then, still, there's not that much headroom, you know. But other than that, I mean, you can open up the sunroof. If you feel claustrophobic, you can still open up the sunroof and, you know, have some more air. But it feels pretty good in here. I'm not gonna lie. So comfort-wise, I give this, you know, a 4 out of 5. So now you see the front seat of this car. Let's head towards the back seat and see how I fit. All right. Open up. Let's go. Okay, one thing I can say. It's comfortable back here. I'm not gonna lie. There's not that much room, but that could be adjustable from like the front seats. You know, if they move up a little bit more, you might have a little bit more room. There's not that much headroom here, just like the front, but the seats themselves, they're spectacular, man. This is the best back seats I've been in quite some time, and that sounds kind of wrong and stuff. But anyway, out of all the cars I reviewed so far, the back seats to this back seats right here, they're the best. So Dodge did a good job with this one. Of course, you have your red and black interior as well back here too. You have some you know, seat warmers back here, USB connectors over there, and also vents over here for your, you know, air con. You know, you got pockets over here too for your drinks and your snacks and all that. But other than that, everything back here, it's pretty good. Like, you can go for a road trip with your friends, you know, go to Miami or something, and you'll be comfortable enough to do it. Another thing I can say is that if you need more trunk space, you can actually pull the seats down too. So this actually makes this car very, very practical. This is a very practical car. So good job, Dodge, on the back seats. Now that you've seen the interior, you've seen the exterior of the car, let's actually go to one of my favorite aspects of this car. It's actually the sound. Being that it's a V8, you know, although it sounded nice, but the owner of this car, he did a muffler delete, and this thing sounds spectacular. So I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna show you guys right now. So you can do the auto start right here. Double click. That thing sounds crazy. So do me a favor, yo, because I think it sounds crazy, but for me to know, I want you guys to either like the video if it sounds good, and if it sounds crappy, dislike it. I just want to see what you guys, you know, think of this sound. I'm gonna give it a few revs, and you guys be the judge. So yeah, be the judge. If you liked it, press like. If you don't like the sound, dislike it. That way I know if your opinion correlates with mine. So let's go for a drive and see how she drives, shall we? So there's an interesting button here besides launch control, which I'm not gonna do. It's actually called drive modes. So when you press drive modes, you get like these this menu right here that tells you like it changes the dynamics of the car. So if you're having on track, everything's in track mode. So that means the transmission's in track, the shifts happen like that, steering is on track mode, so it becomes more nimble. You know, the paddle shifters are on, so now you can be able to use them. You have sport mode as well. You have custom, You can customize whatever, you know, aspects you want. So if you want steering on track, but you want the transmission to be, you know, on sport, you can do that. And also you have other stuff here that says race options. So you can activate launch control here. You have line lock, which basically it's almost like a burnout mode, if you say. So you can burn out the tires. I believe that's what that is. If I'm wrong, comment down below. Also, you have valet mode as well. So what happens when you put in valet mode, you're limited to a certain amount of horsepower. They can't, you know, wild out in this car. So this is a very good thing to have, because sometimes people in valet, they can be kind of crazy. You have performance gauges over here. It's loading up right now. You know what? I don't even know what that is, to be honest. Oh wait, oh there you go. It shows you your torque, your power, you know what I'm saying? I revved it a little bit. It says that I used up what, 100 horsepower to do that rev. That's crazy, yo. This is pretty dope. So I'm gonna leave that on just for, you know, educational purposes only. And we have an i8 over here. That's kind of crazy. Look. That car is slow, by the way. Anyway, let's go for a drive. Setting off in the SRT Scatpack. One thing I can say, in the beginning, once you get into this car, you see a lot of bumps and creases, you know, from like the hood and all the other design elements of this car. And it could be kind of disorienting, but after a certain amount of time, which is about, I want to say about 15 minutes, you get accustomed to the car. So I don't really feel any type of way, actually. So driving in this car, I mean, it's pretty comfortable, you know, it's very easy to drive. It's not intimidating. I mean, at first you get in, you know, you get disoriented, but after a certain amount of time, it's pretty easy. So we got this little straight over here, all right? Check out this sound, yo. That is priceless. I've driven turbocharged cars before and I love the sound, but man, yo, when it comes to displacement, V8 sounds, it's just like, it's aggressive, man. Like this, it gives you like that manly feeling, you know? I want to have like a cigar. I don't even smoke, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like this is the type of car that Vin Diesel will drive. But you just hear that purr. See, I'm shifting right now. Look, I'm about to shift right now. It's like, it's very quick. You hear that? I'm telling you, that is priceless. Steering right now, very sharp. And this is a very heavy car. This car is heavy, but it moves very, very, very nimble. Like, it's very nimble on its feet. It's very fun. This car is very, very fun. I gotta admit, like, I mean, it has like what, 480 horsepower, but it feels more than that, to be honest with you. Like, those shifts happen so fast and so crisp, coupled with that exhaust, it just gives you that raw feeling. I love it. I mean, I have a manual transmission car, and people say, like, you know, I will never go automatic because, you know, it's boring or whatever, but don't look bored of you. So, being that this is a Scat Pack, you may wonder, why would I buy a Scat Pack instead of a, you know, Hellcat? Well, price. When it comes to a Hellcat, for you to get one, you have to actually pay thousands more for a Hellcat. And, you know, sure, you get the performance and all that and visceral power, but, like, you know, you can't go wrong when you go with a Scat Pack, because Scat Packs to me is like the Goldilocks of the Chargers, right? It's neither too weak or too powerful. It's just right, you know, and it fits the car perfectly. You know what I'm saying? Hellcats could be pretty wild at times, you know, like you could be burning tires at 4th gear, and that could be scary. Some people, like Doug Demuro, he almost crashed the Hellcat one time, and it's very scary. This right here, anybody could drive it. It's very nimble, it's very nice, it's enough horsepower. You're faster than 90% of people that's on the road right now. And so, and it sounds good. It looks good too. So when it comes to as to why you should get this over a Hellcat, I would say price. Also, like, the cost to insure is a lot less in here than the Hellcat, because the Hellcat, you know, being a Hellcat, you're gonna have to pay that Hellcat premium, you know what I'm saying? Like, what? Remember that i8 we showed you? I bet you I will have a lot more fun in this car than I would in the i8. Sure, the i8 looks good and all that, but it doesn't sound as good. It's probably not as fast. Maybe it is as fast, but all it is just looks, you know? This right here, it's not just all about looks. It's about like how the car makes you feel. And this right here makes me feel special, bro. It's a special car. And I feel like it's very rugged. It's a very manly car. It's well done. Drives great. And it's definitely worth the money. So Dodge, nice job. Anyway, I'm gonna drive a little bit more and then give you guys my you know, my final opinion, and go from there. See you in a bit. One word that can describe this car: rugged. Rugged looks, rugged personality, rugged performance. Definitely worth the money. This is like the Harley Davidson of like sedans, to be honest with you. It's very rugged, very tough. I love the way it performs. I like the way it looks. And I want to say, man, again, well done, Dodge. Definitely, if you go with the Scatpack route over the Hellcat route, you'll be fine. Or if you go the Hellcat route, you'll be fine too. You can't go wrong either or. This is basically the Goldilocks of all the trim levels right now. And I want to say, it's well worth it. So if you like what you see here, like, comment, share, subscribe. It's actually my birthday today. That's kind of crazy. I'm about to be 30. That's kind of nuts. But anyway, like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think about the car. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.